Hi everyone, it's Nicole and I'm here with another real-time video. This will go up today. So I worked Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So I had some videos pre-recorded. They went up in time, you know, every day and all that stuff. But I just had enough for those days. So now I'm going to have to try to get a few more ahead because I work again on Friday. Now I'm just working like the extra shifts that I want to do in that new department. So I think my next shift, what are we? November? My next shift, my regular shift is on December 7th, because this is the period where I get 3 weeks off, but I'm not going to have 3 weeks off because I took, oh, this is not plugged in. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. Well, too bad. I'm just going to wait a couple seconds because it's soaking into the cardstock, so we should be good. So yes, this would be the period where I have 3 weeks off, but I took 3 shifts, one shift a week. Okay, so I talked last week how my cardstock, certain colors of my cardstock is getting low. You can go way back. I think it's last July. If you search my channel for Scrapbook room tour, if you're new to my channel, I did a whole tour of my room in 3 parts. Like it took me 3 hours total. And okay, sorry, I thought someone was here and I was like, oh, my daughter's supposed to come. We're going to be crafting this afternoon. She wants to make a little tin holder thing for one of Mason's gifts. So we're going to be crafting, we're going to be coloring that tin so it looks like a Pokemon. So I thought I'd do the video that I need to do before that. Don't know if it'll be up on YouTube before she gets here, but at least it'll be filmed and I can start loading it up to my computer, because all that stuff takes some time. I wish it was just automatically on your computer, but oh, depending on how long these videos are, oof, it takes a long time. So anyway, just you know, if you want to see how my room was organized, I have 3 videos on my room tour. I don't think I'm going to be doing another one for a while because I really haven't changed anything. One thing that I thought I might do is maybe organization, like a series. Everything in my scrap room has a place. And, you know, I know exactly where I need to go find stuff. But it could use, you know, some tidying up. Oh, that reminds me. I got a comment. That video's been up for almost 2 years, I think. And I got a comment the other day saying how unorganized my scrap room was. And I'm like, what? And I didn't answer back. I just like, whatever. It's like, well, it's a good thing it's my scrap room, you know, and that it's not yours. It's my scrap room and I like it. But it's, I mean, I'm just going to say, you put yourself out there on YouTube, you're going to have people that are just going to say mean things. Thankfully, I don't get a lot. I just get, once in a while, I'll get some. And I just kind of, if it's really bad, like the one that was really bad was, that got quite a bit, was my typewriter, my We Are Memory Keeper typewriter kind of opening and, you know, getting it so that I could use it. I just need a drink. I'm losing my voice because I talk for 12 hours. Okay, sorry. Then I started coughing because I work 3 days in a row, 12-hour days. my throat is really irritated. That just goes with the job. And 13 years of doing it. But so yes, somebody, you know, some people were saying you're so stupid and all this stuff because there was 2 sets of instruction with that typewriter, and in the quick instruction it never told you to remove that bar. And I could have cut that out of the video, but I thought, you know what, that could help someone that, you know, usually if it's quick instructions, it's supposed to have like the main stuff. And it's funny because Catherine from Crop and Create, she said that she had to do a review on the We Are Memory Keeper, like for We Are Memory Keepers, and she couldn't get it to work. And she did a search on YouTube and found my video and watched it, and that's exactly what was missing from those quick instructions. So she, you know, she approached me at Crop and Create, and she said, I want to thank you, you know, like I said, because I just couldn't figure it out. And I said, oh, I'm glad I left it in because I got so much flack for that, you know, saying that I was stupid. She's like, what? But anyway, those I do delete, FYI, if you're a troll. I delete those because there's no need to be mean. Because, man, this is my time that I put out to make videos. And, like, I'm not trying to be mean, but if you don't like it, just don't watch. You don't need to be mean, you know? Don't need to be mean. But anyway, like I said, I don't get a lot, so I shouldn't even say anything. But or, you know, somebody will say, well, I didn't like that layout. I didn't like the colors. Okay, that's totally your right. Like, but it's my layout and I like it. And sometimes I'm honest with you guys. I'm like, that's not my favorite, you know? So we all have our likes and dislikes. I'm just saying, don't be mean. I think I'm just a little sensitive because I just worked, like I said, 35 hours, 36 hours, almost a 40-hour week in 3 days, right? The first night I slept well. Second night, I woke up at 3:33 in the morning, and then I worked all day. I went to bed that night. I had a hard time falling asleep. I think I was just overtired. And then I woke up at 1:19. So yesterday, I went in on a couple of hours sleep, not a lot, like maybe 3 or 4. And so it was a hard one. Last night, though, I did fall asleep like at 9. And then I woke up at 4 this morning because, you know, that was like 7 hours sleep. So, okay. So anyway, sorry if it's was a little negative there, but it just boggles my mind. When people are mean, I don't know. I just don't get it. Just don't get it. That and the commercials on the videos. Oh, this is the last time I'm going to bring it up. Yes, there's commercials on my videos. Yes. Who goes to work every day and says, I think I'm going to go to work for free today? Nobody. You know, unless you're volunteering for something, when you go to your job, you want to get paid. And on YouTube, for me to make these videos, this is also my job, you know, like, I'm not, you know, I don't have a ton of subscribers, but I still make an income with YouTube, and it helps support my family. And so yes, there's commercials on my videos, but the videos are free, right? They're free on YouTube. So that's how I get compensated for the hours that I put into one video. But anyway, enough. Sorry, I'll get off the soapbox right now. And the rest of the video, I promise, is going to be uplifting. Whoops! I just cut that right off. Uplifting and good. Okay, so these pictures are of Mason. I think I mentioned last time. Man, I'm cutting crooked. I mentioned that Mason was invited to be in this hockey school, and it's prepping them for like AAA and all that stuff. So he had one last week. They got this, you know, little shirt and stuff. We bought him a winter hat, and he's already lost it. Children. So I don't know if we'll be able to get him another one, because I don't know if they're available anymore. So we'll have to, they're not there. Like, they were there one day selling them. So we bought them. So we'll have to contact them and see if we can buy another one. He just won't be allowed to bring it to school. We're just going to buy him cheap ones for school. Not ones that... He was upset. He was upset that he lost it, but he's 6, right? So anyway, I don't know if I kind of like this better than this, I think. I don't know. I cut both. Let's see what we come up with. Okay, so these are pictures from there. I got a picture of him just before he went on the ice. He was like, is it time yet? Is it time yet? Like, he is just anxious to go. And this is their t-shirt that they got, CCM Hockey Academy. And this was at the end. I didn't take any pictures of them doing the actual stuff. I was just so enthralled in watching him. So next time I'll be taking pictures of, and maybe even videos of them actually, of him actually doing the stuff. But what I like is they always get them to take a knee to make sure that they listen and they're not skating around. So one, it's getting him to, you know, listen when an adult talks. And that's what we found with the BAM program this summer too. It got him to really listen when you're talking. So that's good. Some people at work, I don't know, they said something to the effect like, holy, kind of overkill for a 6-year-old, isn't it? And we were like, no, this is not us, you know, like pushing him to do this. This, like, we ask him, like, do you want to? And he's like, yes, 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 yes. And it's, he gets like 1 or 2 hockey a week. That's it. And maybe after Christmas, it might be 3 times a week. It's not, you know, like he's there every day. It's, you know, a few times a week. He's going to be now invited to special hockey things, like special tournaments and all this stuff. So he's really happy about it. He absolutely loves it. So I just wanted to put it out there. It's not us pushing hockey on him. He absolutely, absolutely loves it. I did put some splatters before because I didn't know how I was going to go with this. This was a page kit that I put together using all scraps. So I don't know how much of the scraps I'm going to use, only because I plan on using 3 pictures, and I kind of like the layout that I kind of like the layout that I had there. So I think I'm just going to go sort of like this. And I'm going to put one of these at the top to see if I like blue and green together. I really like that combo. I'm going to put one of these at the bottom. I like that. It stands out because this is white and this is white. This stands out a whole lot more. So we're going to go with this. I might cut a few more strips because I might use it in my embellishment clusters too. So, but let's start with that. I know I want this down, so, because I don't want stuff moving around on me the whole time. I'm just going to glue it down right away. So tonight Mason has his regular hockey. This hockey academy, it's only every 2 weeks before Christmas. So it's not often. And then after Christmas, I think it's going to be every week until the end of March. But it's only once a week. So, and he's enjoying it. They don't actually play hockey. They're teaching them like crossovers, how to handle the puck, how to, you know, turn, skate. It's not really a skating program, but it's more like I said, next time I'll take a little video. It's actually pretty cool. Like I said, he's enjoying it quite a bit. I think I'm using my Project Life cards a lot, but I have been for a long time. I just love those, and I hear that they're not making them anymore. So I don't know if Simon Says Stamp still has some. I should go check and see, and maybe place just like a very small order and just order like 4 or 5 packages. Because it's something that I can't see that I'm going to go, oh, I don't think I'll be using those anymore, because I use them for journaling. I really like them for journaling. Instead of cutting up, you know, a sheet of pattern paper that maybe has a grid, I'd rather use this. I might mat this. But no, I don't want to do it with green. I have quite a bit of pattern. That's kind of tone on tone. Quite a bit of pattern that I didn't put in. Oh, I like that. Yeah, that stands out. So we'll use that. We'll mat it just because the 3 photos are matted. So I'm going to mat this too. And then I'm just going to cut around it. Okay. Hopefully I don't sound too tired and unentertaining. Just because I'm so tired still. That took a lot out of me. And then yesterday, there was a storm here. Yay! I only work, you know, part-time, and already I've worked during a storm. It's like, no. That was the part that I was hoping that I was going to missing with going part-time, was these bloody storms, because they're not fun at all to work in. Because again, like I said last time, it's not as if I can call and say, oh, I can't go to work because, you know, I can't get to work. It's like, no, I got to drive in treacherous conditions, and then I got to work, and we're super busy because everybody's crashing. It's like, stay home, please. Talking about crashing, one of the girls that I work with, she crashed her car. And thankfully, she's okay, because, whew, she totaled her car, flipped it, ended up in the ditch. She lives on the same road as I live on, and she She said she took off and she was like, no, 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 no. This is way too bad. She was just going to her boyfriend's house. And she was like, no, 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 this is too bad. I'm turning around. I'm going home. And as she was thinking that, she lost control of her car. And so she was like 2 minutes from her house. And totaled her car. And she said, like, it blew out her driver's side windshield or window. And she had to crawl out of the passenger side. And people that were stopping were like, oh, did you check on the driver? And she was like, yeah, that's me. And they're like, how did you get out of there? Because she was in a deep ditch and her car was like right in there. She said she's very, very slim. She said she only had like this very, very small gap to come out of. But so I was talking to her. This happened on Friday. I was talking to her on Sunday when we worked together, and she was telling me about it. And I said, oh my goodness, I'm so glad you're okay. Like, that could have been really bad. Oh. Well, like that. Okay, one there. I don't know where my next cluster is going to be. Maybe up here. I know it's different than that. I'm okay with that. It's a circle, 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 and I can't cut it more than in 2. And I think I only have the one left. I like this because it said stargazer. And even though he's not looking at the stars, it's more like he's looking like he wants, in his mind, he loves hockey that much that, like I said, since he was 2, he's been saying that he's going to play for Team Canada. And, you know, when he goes to see the Wildcats, he's like, oh, I would love to be on, you know, Team Wildcats, or, you know, play for the NHL, or, so he really loves hockey that much. So, I mean, we tell him that it's okay if he, you know, do your best. And if you don't, it's still okay. There's other stuff to do, you know. Doesn't mean you're a failure. But just try your best. That's all you can do. And just have fun. That's the main thing. Have fun. And he does. Comes off the ice. Oh my goodness. He, like, his whole head is just drenched. We buy him, like, an undershirt and underpants, because those little shirts are not very thick, right? So I'm like, man, those arenas, they're cold, and yes, they sweat and stuff, but that helps, keeps the sweat away from his body. Like, they're meant to, you know, to use with hockey gear or whatever. And but when he gets off, he's just totally drenched. But that's why I want to use that stargazer somewhere. Not sure where. Maybe if maybe I can put it right there. Kind of do this and use it like a little frame. I love doing that with little frames like this. I love kind of making like a little border with my frames. I think words are a little difficult for me today, so again, I apologize. I had a coffee this morning, and I kind of started a few years ago that I only have 1 coffee a day. When I'm home, like yesterday at work, I can tell you, I had more than 1 coffee because I wasn't going to make it. Like, even on, like, when I left yesterday, everybody was like, okay, Nicole, like, open your window, put on some music, like, don't fall asleep going home. Thankfully, we had breaks yesterday, so I was able to have a nap on my 1 hour break, because I don't know if I would have made it. But my husband's told me before, like, if it is like that, call me and I'll go get you. Although yesterday I don't think he could have, just because he's been working nights, and yesterday they started early. But he probably would have sent my son, so he would have made it happen. But I was like, you know, I can make it. It's only 20 minutes. So it worked out. I got home safely. I was just glad that I did. I was supposed to do a night shift last night, and I switched it with a guy from work. He prefers to do nights. And because I was working on this Friday, I'm like, oh, I don't want to do a night and then I have to flip to a day. Like, oh, it's so hard. I'm too old for that. So I asked him and he was like, yeah. So I switched with him. So I was happy that I did a day shift. It's hard to get up 3 days in a row at, 4:30 in the morning, but once like 6 o'clock hit last night, I was very, very thankful that I had switched to a day as the night shift was coming in. There you go. It was funny because Mason is selling calendars. They're called Wildcats calendars, and there's coupons in them and all this stuff. And my husband got 10 of them. My daughter got 10 of them, and I'm like, oh, come on, you guys. Like, that's 20 for one family to sell. Like, that's a lot. Like, usually it's just, per, like, for one kid there. Most kids were only taking 10, and here we were taking 20. But people at work were amazing. They pretty much bought me out, because in the calendar you get Wildcat tickets. You get, which is our junior team here. You get buy one, get one free. And then there was one that was a free ticket. So like on Sunday, when my husband took Mason to the hockey game, children's tickets are way cheaper. So instead of doing the buy one, get one, he used the free ticket, and then he just bought his ticket. And it was like, $13 instead of $21. Although the girl tried to make it that the free ticket was the children's one. And my husband's like, no. I want my ticket to be free. So, so she did do it. So, let's put that here, because I do want to use that. I gotta find something else here. I know I want to use that home. It's okay. That's then here. Like, I like that little clock just because, like, of all the time that's put in to hockey. Maybe I can put it here and then I want to put home, because to him, the ice feels like home. Like skates on his feet already. Like, man, that kid can skate. He's 6. But he practices, and he wants to go to public skatings on the weekends so that he can get like a better skater. So he's working hard. So it feels like home to him, to be on the ice. Okay. So I think I'll put that little... See, there's some stuff, when I opened this little kit, it said something about campfires, but I've done quite a few layouts about campfires. So this one here, Summer Vibe, that's not gonna work with this. So I'm not gonna use it. And that's okay. I like this little banner because it says love, so I might stick that up there. Now this I had on wax paper, And I mentioned before that I love putting stuff on wax paper, but just be aware that it sticks on if it stays on there for a while. And you might not be able to take it off, but you can cut around it and then just glue it down like that if you can't take it off. And I don't think I'm going to use this. I'm going to use some little glue dots because this is like a metal piece. It had like another piece so you can use it like a paper clip, but I don't like that. I always cut it off. It's like, nope. Oh, I don't want to cover the word this, so I'm just going to move it over a little bit. And there we go. Let's see what else I have. I have the rest of this frame, but I kind of don't, you know what, I think I'm going to cut another little strip and maybe put that there. So it kind of brings that in, just to add a little bit more to that top cluster. And when I do clusters, when I look at them, I always try to do a small, a medium, and a large cluster. Sometimes they're pretty much the same size, but most times I try to do that. So this would be, you know, my large, this would be my medium, and this would be my small-ish. Okay, I'm going to cut a piece of this. I'm going to thin it out because I don't have a lot of room there. I don't want to cover Remember This Day. So I'm going to make this thinner than the other one. And I'm going to put it there. Perfect. I'm going to use this. And then I'm going to cut off the excess. That's a little crooked. It's all good. There we go. Okay, I like that. Then I have some enamel dots. I have these guys. That lemon or lime is not going to work. This was just strips of pattern papers that I cut. That's really not part of the kit. I'm just looking to see what I have left. I have quite a bit of pattern paper. Maybe I can try to see if I can maybe add a couple layers. I kind of like this. And this was, I can tell this was from a 6x6 pattern. And I like that the pattern is smaller. You know, those diamonds are not like huge, and I like that. So I think I'm going to put that there. I kind of like that. And then where else can I put that? Like maybe a little bit of it sticking out here so it looks like it goes all the way. I'm going to cut that down because I have quite a bit of stuff under there. And I don't have the room. The only thing is, oh, maybe I can, I was going to say the only thing is I can't make it so that it's equal, but if I stick it under that stargazer, then I can. Okay, so I like that. Just a little extra here. And then let's see if I can maybe add a little bit more. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's the garbage truck picking up our garbage. It's garbage day today. Maybe a little bit here just to add a little bit of color over here. And maybe over here. Or maybe over here. Or maybe a different pattern altogether. Maybe that's what I'll do. Just like this pattern. It's so cute. Okay. So now I have like the base of the layout done and most of my embellishment clusters. So now I'm just looking at what else I have that I can stick in here and finish, you know, use up as much of my embellishments as I can. And usually what I find happens is afterwards I look at it and I go, oh yeah, I like that better because my embellishment clusters feel fuller. Okay, I'm just going to use my T-square ruler to put this as straight as possible. I'm not going to be like super, did I even put, no, that doesn't help if there's no sticky stuff. Okay, let's do that. Stick that under there, stick that under here. There. Perfect. Love that. Oh, I have a little happy moments here. I have moments there. Remember this day. Maybe I can stick that happy moment somewhere else. Maybe I can even, ooh, you know what? I'm going to stick it right there on the photo because that's when he's happy, is on that ice. He wakes up and he asks every day if it's a hockey day today. Let's see if I can use some of these up. They're kind of cute. I've had them forever and a day. So it'd be kind of nice to use them up. They're kind of awkward to use, you know. But what I can do is I can use them, and then I don't have a lot of enamel dots. So I'm going to put that with that, so it kind of brings the eye to that. Happy moments. And then I only have enough for 1 dot per. So I might go in my regular, just my enamel dots, and see if I can find some more green, or maybe white. No, I think I'd like to stick with green, or maybe blue. Blue would be good. Oh, I like those hearts. The only one that has the right green is this one. I don't know. Yeah, I kind of like that. I kind of like it with just that though. So what am I going to do with you? What am I going to do with you? Ugh. The conundrum. Unless I put it, no. Okay, I'm just not going to use it. 2 is fine. It's fine because that third one is the third circle. So, okay, let's see if I use the ones that I liked first. Yeah, those 2 have stripes, so we'll keep it, and then we'll just keep this one as the extra. Okay, okay. I kind of like these greens. I like that heart. Kind of brings maybe like that. So then I have the 3. This one I'll use a different size just because I have only 1 small one left. Okay. Yay. Okay. So I kind of feel like I need to put the name of the school. Maybe I can put that arrow down here because I put an arrow there. And then I can put the name of the hockey school, CCM Academy. Maybe in black? I didn't plan that. I just thought of that right now. So I don't know what size letters. let's get some wax paper. CCM's all in caps, so I'm going to do CCM in caps. Actually, the whole thing is in caps. Ugh. Well, these are small letters. I just don't know if I have... I'm not planning ahead here. I'm just kind of going for it. So H-O-C-K-E-Y. Cool. S-C... I needed a C. H-O-O-L. I think I'm okay. Whew. Just, which is good. I love using up stuff. Haven't really bought anything. I think we went to, in May, was it? I went to get the Tim Holtz mat, like the, what's it called? The Tonic Studio Multimedia mat. And it was a 2-hour drive from here. Oof, that's huge. Oh well. And that day, I mean, it was at a scrapbooking store. I bought $40 worth of stuff. That was it. I had paid for my mat already, and I bought $40 worth of stuff. I was really proud of myself. I was the one that bought the least that day. And it was all stuff that I needed for a class. So I was like, good job. And, but I might, like I said, I'm running out of Project Life cards. So I might order that. Just some Project Life cards. Okay. I think I'm going to need about, I just want it to be the size of the title. So, because the L, okay, let me put the L down on the paper because I ran out of room. Okay. Make sure that I go straight to like that. Do I want to go up a little bit maybe? Yeah. Okay. Maybe like that. Okay, so now I'm going to glue this down. I'm going to put down the title. I'm going to put the date because for some reason I always forget the date. I remember it when I'm, I remember it when I'm doing the page, but months later when I go to do the, I should just do the journaling right away. I know. I can't. And even if I make it like a goal at the beginning of the year, it doesn't work. And I didn't even, like I said, I wanted to journal on 150 pages. Unless I journal on 100 pages between the end of November and December, I'm going to royally fail on that, which I am going to try to do some because, like I said, I have 3 weeks off, which I've taken 1 shift a week, which is not bad. That's not bad. And it's mostly, it's like this Friday, the Friday after, and then the Tuesday after that. And then I work a rotation, and then I'm off for an entire month. My regular shifts, because I took vacation. I took it in the winter because I took Christmas off. Because I have quite a bit of seniority, and the young people, they try to get summer off and they can't because the senior people take all the available spots. So I didn't take any vacation in the summer because I figure I work. Oh, where did that sea go? No. And that was the last one. No, 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 no. Okay, I'm going to stop so I can look for that C. Okay, it wasn't that hard to find. It was right there on my mat, but my mat is brown and the letter is black. So it's like, oh, but I saw it. Okay, so yes, they want summer in the, they want vacation in the summer because we don't get a long summer. So I just, I don't book vacation in the summer because I'm off of, I work and then I have 2 weeks off. So it's like I have 2 weeks every time I work. So I don't take any vacation in the summer. But I took Christmas off because I want to spend it with Mason and my family. I missed many, 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 many Christmas over the years because I never traded off my shift. If I was scheduled for Christmas, I worked it. And then the first few years, I'm like, these people, the people here, they've had to work Christmas almost every year. So I'm taking my turn. So the first, I don't know, 4 or 5 years, I would offer people to work. So, okay, to work for them. But now I feel like it's my turn. Okay, so I think I'm going to put more of those splatter. And it's like when the people at work bug me because, I'm off for 2 weeks and they're like, yeah, see ya, we'll see you in 2 weeks. Have a good 2 weeks vacation. I'm like, hey, I earned it. Thank you very much. And they laugh. But I did earn it. 13 years. Okay, I think I'm going to go get green. I think I'd like blue and green. I'm going to take this Mr. Huey. It's called Cash Money. I kind of like it. So Mason has hockey tonight. I think I'm going to go see him. Depends. The only reason I wouldn't is if my daughter's not gone, but I'm thinking she'll probably want to leave around that time anyway. So instead of taking my vehicle, she can just drive me because my husband's already in town. She can drop me off there and then we can come home together instead of having 2 vehicles because that's not fun. Okay, well, yay. I'm just going to do the stamp. Where's my date stamp? Oh, right here. So it's 2019, and oof, what month is that? Oy. Oh, that's September, October. So I'd say that's November. What was last week? It was November 7th. I even know the date. Yes, November 7th. So this is a really recent photo because today's the 13th. So it was a week ago. And I worked that Thursday all day till 5 because it was like an extra day, an extra shift I'd taken. And I told him I was going to finish at 5 because I wanted to go see Mason play hockey. So I got to do both. Yay. I think I'm going to, there, double, triple stamp it. I got the date. The journaling, I know what this is about, so I'm not going to forget. I got the title, I got the date, just a little bit of journaling. And this is it, guys. Yay. I'm so happy I got a layout done. So today's Wednesday, so this week it's going to start. I had a layout on Monday, layout on Wednesday, layout on Friday, diamond painting tomorrow, diamond painting on Saturday. And then next week, it's going to start with Monday, Wednesday, Friday, diamond painting, Tuesday and Saturday. No, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, scrapbooking, Tuesday, Saturday, diamond painting. And then the Thursdays and Sundays will be like extra stuff. Like if I have a book haul or my mini album and that kind of stuff. So that's it. I want to thank you so much for watching and we will talk to you soon. Bye.